And it is day 22. It's weird that there isn't like a Christmas Day one. I mean, I guess because it's got to be even, but Hi everybody, it is a bit of a drizzly day today. It's the day we go to Madison and we are dropping off packages and oh yeah, my lovely pool in the background. Yeah, so Queen Bee, Sen Bee, Baby Bee, and I are all going. I'm gonna go have lunch with my friend that I've known since childhood, who is visiting from Seattle, where she lives now. And then the other bees are gonna do some shopping, and I don't know where they're getting lunch, but yeah, I think we are leaving pretty soon. I'm hoping to have a little bit of coffee first. I'm wearing another one of those weird lip balm things I showed on the first day of Vlogmas. It was first or second, I don't know, one of the first days. Lipsticks, wonder blading things, but it looks very dark right now. Oh yeah, the peach going to the bathroom. I think I have a couple minutes. I can have some coffee, and then I'm going to have oh, I don't know what mug to choose today. I think it's the general store kind of day. Oh no, it's the cafe. Yeah, so for lunch, we are going to a place I've never been. It's called Bar Taco. And sorry for the kind of poor lighting. But yeah, we're gonna be leaving in the next like 20 minutes. So hopefully I have enough time to actually drink my coffee because I didn't get to finish it yesterday. And yeah, the counters are full of dishes that had to be hand washed. So yeah. Also, these are Ralphie's medicine. And Sen Bee, I saw her the other day writing on the tops of them. I didn't know what she wrote, but she wrote Puppy Man, which is what we call him, and Ralphie with little hearts. That's so cute. This is his seizure medicines. Madison is about like an hour drive for us, so I am gonna have a feast, a literal feast of cookies right now because it's Christmas time. Oh my god.
So he can see what he's missing out on.
So we popped into Anthropology and well, there's this. Merry Christmas and poo. We thought that was an interesting thought. But yeah, here we are. Hi, so we had lunch. Where'd you guys go to lunch?
Dumpling house.
Yeah. Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and I went to oh shoot.
Taco bar.
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Because they had a 45-minute wait.
Oh my gosh.
And so we were like, no. So we went to the was it the
Hoffman house or
no, it was the shoot. No, it was the kitchen one, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh
well,
shoot. I'll re-say what it was down here. But anyways, I got a salad. How were the dumplings?
Good. We had 3 different kinds. We had like a wonton and 2 dumplings, and then we had a fried rice
Baby Bees back there.
that we shared. You know.
Oh,
all of us.
was it good?
We shared it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was
I
exciting.
really liked it. It was fun.
Especially for a rainy day.
And the only things we bought were
Dog
the
toys.
2 dog toys and a mug from LL Bean.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go drop off packages and get home. And it's rainy.
It's rainy.
Yeah.
It's rainy. Could be snow.
Could be snow, but it's
Could be
raining.
ice and sleet.
Oh.
Baby Bee is painting her nails. having some leftover, so, oh, thank you for the light, Queen Bee. Sauerkraut, bratwurst, and Spätzle noodles, German noodles. It is a balmy 43 degrees and it's rainy out, so I am going to get my rain boots on, and actually I might do my winter boots still. And then I'm going to do my chores, my bunny rabbits, and then I'm gonna come in and have tea. I just made myself a cup, so doing the bunny rabbits tonight should only take me about 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna have some tea and I'm gonna do some reading because I haven't gotten to read or relax, or maybe I'll watch my show. I really want to watch that Blue-Eyed Samurai. I think I'm gonna watch that maybe instead of reading. I don't know. We'll see. The rain and like cloudiness is giving me a little bit of a headache. It went away after I ate just now, and I really don't want to film Advents right now because again it's dark. I should have done it before we left, but it's dark now, so it's like a little bit tricky. So I'm going to just, I don't know, we'll see. I also ordered some more face masks and just washed those. For Queen Bee, they are, see, like I have them hanging here on the dry racks. They're like just these, and yeah, those are fleeces, everything's a mess back there. They're just black, but we had gotten face masks before COVID that were just cotton face masks. These ones look like they have nylon ear things, but they are weirdly, let me show you, they are like flat, so they don't have the seam here, and they are double layer, but yeah, we had some like this before COVID, and then after COVID hit, that supplier on Amazon didn't get them back in. But I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I kind of have like a flat face. Queen Bee does too. Baby Bee and Sen Bee, not quite as bad. Bro Bee has it too, but I think it's like the most prominent in Queen Bee and I. And yeah, so the nose, like the masks that have like the bump out for your nose don't really work for us because we don't have that. So usually I put them on upside down and I have that over my chin. Otherwise they don't stay on me. But yeah, so Queen Bee really loved these masks, and she only had one before. We had a pack of 3 and we each had one. Her Sen Bee and I. So she just tried this on. She's like, oh my gosh, it's so comfortable. So that's good. Because she doesn't like trying to make the other ones work that have the nose bump out and all of that stuff. So yeah, because we were masking kind of again. Oh, that. Okay, so these plants do not look like they're doing very well. But last year, we brought them in over the winter. Our geraniums basically died, and I think this is a begonia. They basically like die in here, and then in the spring, we put them out on the stoop and they came back to life. So we're gonna just see if that works again this year, because why not? And then this is a beautiful work of art that somebody drew. This, back in the day, our to die list used to be small enough we could just write it on here. Now that isn't the case anymore. So it was just made this beautiful work of art of Bro Bee when he was like, I don't know, 14. It's still on here. No, I think he was like 15, 16. I don't know. I think Baby Bee drew that. And then there's a bunch of other little drawings. Baby Bee made the eye. I think she must have done Sonia too. I don't know who wrote. I don't know who did all this, but yeah. Yeah, it's just like something we just keep up because of like memories. I just gave a piece of bread I got with lunch. They gave you a free little piece of multi-grain bread. And I didn't want the carbs because I've been just eating so many cookies that I gave it to little Miss Dublin right here. She needs her horns trimmed again. Are your horns hurting you? She's the only one with a goofy set of horns that need to be trimmed. Yeah, did you like your treat? Oh, your friends are out eating. You don't want to be out in the rain eating? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Can you guys see how gloomy it is? And half of the Christmas lights aren't on. Usually there, right there in the center of the screen, we have lights. And then usually all around our front fence we have lights, but they're not on yet. I don't know, the timers are goofy, but see how misty and rainy it is out here? Oh, and I was covering the mic again. Yeah, it's pretty dreary and creepy out right now. So, I know it's not the most beautiful setup. This box back here is actually a kitty cat box in case they want to hang out in here. This is the bunny rabbits. And yeah, you can see somebody's down there. Yeah, it's a little bit messy. We did clean off their cages once we got the pigeons basically under control. You can hear them over there. But a lot of these cages are a little bit rusty and older. We have everybody in nice big cages though, except for the little lion heads and lops. And everybody's cage, you'll notice it's like a little bit like messy with hay and everything. That's because in the winter, we let the hay build up in their cages a little bit, so if they want to. Otherwise, they're completely capable of eating it down and getting rid of all of it if they don't like it. Like, we have this little guy here. He doesn't have like hardly any hay in his cage anymore because he just wanted to get rid of all of it. And then we have these guys over here that have built it up a bunch. But basically, hey baby, what are you hiding all the way in there for? Senbee trimmed everybody yesterday. I just wanted to show you guys the bunny rabbits a little bit. Mostly because it's chilly in the winter, we just keep them in their houses, keep it stocked with toys. I actually have to get everybody some more new toys. I have them, I just have to bring them out. See, I give them these little bells. They're metal bells, but they have little wood handles, and they like to toss those around. Some of them are not really fans of it, I guess. Less of a fan of their... What are you doing back there? Are you showing me your butt? Yeah, but they are sweeties, and yeah, they all got their haircuts yesterday because we have a little bit of a warm spell, yeah. But that's why I gave them extra hay. They don't really need a lot of hay. The Angoras during winter, if they have at least like an inch of hair on them. But they'll grow it back soon, won't ya? Won't you, babies? And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys little bunny rabbits a little bit, even though it's not like as beautiful as I used to have it. We have kind of a smaller herd. Everybody's more old, on the older side now. And yeah, so yeah. What are you doing, young lady? Way back when she was a baby, I did a podcast episode. I wonder if I remember, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen right here, but I did a podcast episode where this young lady was just a bairn. She was just a little baby. And yeah, I'll put the episode down there, even though I was kind of goofy and it was years ago and I was kind of awkward in front of the camera. And now she's a little old lady. Yeah, not that old. This little girl down here, she was also in the episode. Oh my gosh, she's also in the episode, and she had a big giant woolly coat, and she did just a minute ago too, but Senbee trimmed her down. You see she let the hay built up a little bit in her house. And she's got her toys there. She likes to play with them. Yeah. I'll get you some more soon. Yeah. I actually reuse the cardboard yarn cones that we get. So like when we wind minis off of cones, or like we get it from the mill, like yarn will come on cones and then you wind them into skeins of a set weight or yardage, and then you dye and sell them. So you can buy either skeins, and that's what we usually do, or you can buy cones. And then when we get our own wool from the mill, we get it on cones, and I'll wind it. But I reuse the cardboard cones after and give them to the bunnies to play with because, I mean, they're safe. They can eat cardboard, and they have a fun time tossing them around. Sometimes I'll stuff their hay in it in the summer and they can like dig out the hay and have a fun time with that. And I need to buy them more hanging toys because I had some hanging toys, though some of them eat them right away and some hate them. I get them these hanging toys that are made out of sticks of apple wood and alfalfa. No, it's either alfalfa or Timothy hay, like cakes. And then they play with those and chew them up. Yeah, they're all cleaning themselves because their hair is short, so they can finally clean themselves. But yeah, this is just our little more elderly bunny herd now. And yeah, they're my babies. I'm gonna give them their water now because I already fed them. And I hope you enjoyed seeing the bunny rabbits. Come here. And then Floki came to join me just as I started to hang up. He's like, what are you talking about? Why are you out in the rain? Now you're all wet. Now you're all damp. Yeah, they really like it in here. This is where we had him and his family, his brothers and sister, grew up in this barn until we got them fixed and let them out. Yeah. So that's why I put their little house in here. Yeah, they're such dirty cats. They love to roll in the dirt. Yeah, you love to roll in the dirt. You can hear some of the pigeons still. Yeah, you can hear some of them still. Yeah. I wish that our barn cats would eat the pigeons or scare them off at least, but our pigeons are kind of big. And as you can see, Floki and pretty much all of the cats that we have, barn cats right now, are kind of on the tinier side. Yeah, you don't really go after birds unless it's like a baby bird, and in that situation, it's very unfortunate. But yeah, cutie, what do you want? You already got dinner and water. I don't know what you want. Oh yeah, like a few Vlogmases ago, we had this little whole area. We just put a fence across it, and then we filled it with straw and hay and let all of our female bunnies kind of live in like a little herd style living in here. But we can't do that really anymore because we don't have many girl bunnies. Most of these are little boys and they do not get along together. They will fight to the death, unfortunately. Yeah, they got their waters and they're all set for the night. Then I come outside and immediately I see Mr. Fitzeric. Hi, baby. What are you and Floki doing out? It's not like downpouring out. It's just a little bit of a drizzle, but... Oh, you like the lights? You like the lights? Are they pretty? Are they pretty, little baby? He's so cute. Oh no. Oh, that's how they got ripped off. The other day I found all of these lights, like half of them on the ground, and I had to pick them up. Is it your little tail? Is it your little tail? Look at how beautiful these are. The little droplets of water. It's so magical. Well, thank you for showing me this, Fitzeric. I wasn't gonna stop and look, but you made it nice. You showed me that it's so beautiful out here. Yeah. He's like, you should be stopping and enjoying. Whoop. Yeah. So magical. So magical. Surprisingly, it's like, looks like it's pretty good in focus. Yes, little kitty, what do you want? You want to go snuggle? You know, you have houses to go snuggle in. He's like, I want to snuggle with you. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, you want to be held? Fitzeric. Oh, Fitzeric, you little baby, you sweetheart. Yeah, meow. I don't know where Floki went. I think he's still in the barn. Yeah. I'm going to go inside now. Hey, so I just got in and I made myself some tea. Look at this adorable mug. And yeah, this is one that Baby Bee got me. You can see the little deer in there for Christmas a couple years ago. but I just wanted to show you guys and chat with you guys a little bit, because I didn't get to talk about lunch. So I had lunch with my friend Kirsten. She and I have been friends since we were like 8 or 9. My best friend at the time was really, really good friends with her. She went to a different school, but she was over at our mutual friend's house, and we had like a big sleepover, and we really clicked, and then we became good friends after that. And she went to a different high school, different college, but like we always, like, our friend group kind of stayed in touch. Like Hannah was in the friend group too, our friend Hannah Lou. And yeah, after college she moved to DC. She works for the government now. And yeah, she has type 1 diabetes. She got that in college, so I got type 1 diabetes beforehand, and then she had to learn about that. But it's nice being able to talk to somebody who's had it and has it and everything. And it was just really nice getting to like chat with her. And it was like old times. We don't really talk on the phone because honestly, millennials don't really talk on the phone a lot. We're like a weird generation, I find, that like we just really don't talk on the phone. We do a lot of messaging, and we all have like phone anxiety. I feel like any millennial I talk to, we're like, yeah, I don't really want to talk on the phone unless we like video chat, and even then it's like a little weird. I don't know. Yeah, I think my fear with phone calls is that I'm gonna be stuck on the phone and then never be able to get off. Like, I don't know how to end up, like, I don't know, it sounds silly, but yeah, so we had a really nice chat and hang out, and it's sad that she lives in Seattle. I haven't been to visit her yet, but she's been all over the place. Like, she was also in Colorado for a year or two, and now she's been in Seattle for going on, it's gonna be her 3rd year there, I think. Second, she just finished her second, I don't know. She's been there a while, but yeah, no, it was really nice to catch up with her and like see her beautiful face in person. Yeah, that was just really nice. Now I am avoiding opening advents. Not that I don't want to open them, it's just so annoying in the dark. So I think I'm just gonna do them tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay home all day tomorrow. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%. So I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna open them tomorrow because I really don't want to deal with it. And I am working on the Hey Bud beanie, and we talked about this at the end of the last episode Senbi and I did together, the Advent Designs You Have to Knit episode that we made. She featured her hat, and I've folded in the brim and started connecting. So this design has a little ridge that you can see once you fold in your brim. What's it called? My pine cobble hat, you fold in the brim as well and connect it. So a few people have been asking me for a tutorial, and I literally like just never get around to doing it. Because that one's double knit, this one is not. So my trick for what I do is, and I'm gonna try to show this to you. This is how you would be looking at your knitting. And this is the brim folded on the inside of your hat. Like, as you can see, it's on the inside of your hat. So what I do is I pick up either, and it's up to you which ridge you want to pick up through. Trying to show this without the needle in the way. You see there's like a little ridge right here, and then there's another one there. I'm picking up through that like pearl looking ridge. It doesn't matter which one you go through as long as you are going through the same looking one for every one. And basically what I do is I pick that up with my left hand needle. I go through it like I'm about to just pick it up and put it, I'll try to show this backwards since I have it filmed like this. So what I do is I take this needle and I go in like this, and then I will knit 2 together with the one that's actually been on my needle and that I have to work right now, or purl 2 together, depending on what the pattern's asking for. And that's how let me see if I can show you guys. So see how this is the one that I picked up from the edge, and I just make sure it's corresponding. So this was like a 2x2 rib, so every knit 2, I make sure that I'm still like lined up, if that makes sense. Like, so these knit 2 are lined up with the knit 2 that are on my needle, and then these 2 purl 2 are lined up with the purl 2 on my needle. And yeah, so it's not that hard. In the pine cobble hat, that one is double knit, so you have to actually knit through the stitch. So when you pick it up, what I do is I pick it up. I hope this helps you, Paula. I pick it up onto my needle like I did just now, and then you don't knit 2 together. You would, I think it says to knit it or purl it. I forget what the pattern exactly says, but then I will knit or purl this one, and then it'll just be alternating, and then I'll just knit or purl whatever the pattern says for the new one, the one that's been on my needle, not the one I just picked up. I don't know if that's confusing to you guys, but if you did get anything from that, I hope it helped. But basically, yeah, so you just work the stitch. If you are just folding in the brim and you want your stitch count to stay the same, then you knit it or purl it together with the stitch you're about to knit or purl, if you hadn't been folding your brim in. And then if you're going to double knit, you just pick it up onto your needle, knit through it or purl through it depending on what it asks for, and then continue, then work your stitch that was already on your needle, and then pick up another one and work that, then work the next one that was on your needle, and then it'll be alternating. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, it's taking me a bit of time to do this because I actually have to look at my knitting. I know that sounds so funny. And then I also have to like switch around my stitches and make sure they're all orientated the right way so they're not getting twisted weird as I work them. And yeah, it's a little bit finicky sometimes, but it's not too bad. It's just kind of like a more involved step, but it's not really complicated, if that makes sense. So don't ever like don't let it scare you. It's not that bad. But yeah, so I have to finish this stage, and after I finish this, then I can go and finish the body of the hat. And I could have like finished this so long ago if I just focused on it, and also if I didn't get sick. My knitting has not been good. My Innsbruck scarf, I've made like 0 extra progress on that. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's like my motto. But yeah, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I think that's it. So I'm just gonna finish up this hat real quick so I have it done, and then I'm gonna go and hang out and do some reading, I think. And after I finish reading, sorry, Baby Bee's reading a book across from me, and I'm like looking at the page. It's she's reading Iron Flame. Everybody's telling me to read that, but I'm going to tell you what, I am not going to read that until the 4th book comes out, because it's going to be a 5-book series, and the 2nd book just came out, and there's no way I'm going to be able to reread them.
Guess what? I just found out the 3rd book comes out next year in December.
Yeah, see, like,
so
I won't remember. I won't remember it at all. I will have no memory of what happened, and I know I will not get around to rereading it because I'll start to remember enough, and then I'll get bored, and then I won't finish it. So it's like just a lose-lose situation. And sometimes just Wikipediaing it doesn't really help me. Like, I've tried different things. It just doesn't help. So I'm gonna wait until the 4th book gets released. Then I'll read the first 4, and then I'll remember by the time the 5th book comes out, because it's a big enough chunk of reading, I think, that I'll remember everything.
I wish I had done that.
And yeah, but everybody keeps pushing us to read it.
Well,
so
I went to a bookstore in Iowa, and literally they have the 4th Wing and Iron Flame like advertised right up front, and you want to read it, especially when people talk about it. Then
Yeah.
you're like, I really want to read that. So
No, I get it. Yeah, I'm on that book 6 of Throne of Glass. Let me tell you, if you read Throne of Glass, you have to read Assassin's Blade first, or otherwise you'll never read it. I thought like I would just read them in the order that they were published. Nope. I can't go backwards on character development. So you have to read the prequel Assassin's Blade first, and if you want to read Throne of Glass, you have to do the tandem read. And that sounds so annoying, and it's so annoying and was off-putting for me, and that's why I did not do like and oh my gosh, I've been talking for 11 minutes, so I'll wrap this up after this. I'm sorry I talked so much, guys, but like I didn't film like lunch or anything because, and I don't know if Baby Bee and Sun Bee and Queen Bee filmed any of their lunch, but if they did, I'll have put it in. But I didn't want to film too much of lunch because my friend, like, you know, I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm going to film you now. I don't think she really would have liked that and wanted that. And then it's awkward. And I hadn't seen her in so many years. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, do the tandem read of, it is Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. And that means that there's like a list somebody's made online where you can, like they say, read this chapter, then read this chapter of the other one, this chapter, this one of this one. And it sounds annoying, but let me just tell you, the books take place at the same exact time. And if you don't, you'll read Empire of Storms first, and it has all of the good stuff in it. Ends on this like killer cliffhanger, and then suddenly you have a 700 page book that is all about other characters, and it has no real mention or involvement of the other characters and that you care about, and you're like, wait, what the heck is going on with them, because it's happening at the same time. So I don't know why she wrote her book like that. Maybe because the storyline, like because you know, you still have to have like your climax of each book and everything, and a lot of people like end their book on the climax. So I mean, she couldn't write like a 1400 page book, so she just split them up into their groups, which makes sense, but also for reading it, it's kind of like just stupid, because now I'm stuck with the 700 page book that I know I'll get into it because I like the writing style enough, and I don't hate the characters. Like, it's still interesting, but it's not where you want to be, if that makes sense. It's like, it's almost like you're reading a whole new series, and it's like starting from like kind of a boring part, I guess. So it's kind of that vibe. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna finish doing this hat because it's like the thing that is stopping me from working on it. And then I'm gonna either read or watch my show. And I don't know if I'm gonna film any more tonight. If it is, it'll just be little clips. So I'm going to say goodnight and see you guys tomorrow for day 23. Day 23 of Vlogmas.